Welcome to Oduction-Vlog-Ductions. This is day 27 of the October Horror Movie Challenge, and this is also the Blue Hue of Doom. Today's film was from 1986, Fred Decker's Night of the Creeps. I didn't see this until I was probably about like 16, 17 when I saw it. It was super hard to come by, and my uncle's friend had a copy that was recorded on a VHS tape, and that's how I first saw it. I love Fred Decker. I wish he had made more films post RoboCop. I love this. I love Monster Squad. Shane Black is a fucking genius. I love pretty much everything that he's written. It's fantastic, especially the stuff that he's directed. Has just been fantastic. Tom Atkins is a gem. The dude is one of the horror icons. I actually rank him as probably the best horror protagonist, like right up there with like Reggie Bannister, Bruce Campbell. Those would be like the three in my opinion. The film itself, it starts off as science fiction puppetry. It's amazing. It turns into black and white B movies. Then it transitions into 1980s gooey goriness. It's part alien invasion, part zombie film, part invasion of the body snatchers. It has so many quotable lines, so many hilarious moments, great gore. It turns back into science fiction at the very end, leading us into that sequel that we never got. Day of the Creeps, Dawn of the Creeps, who knows what the fuck's going to be. Land of the Creeps, Diary of the Creeps, It has probably the third or fourth most infamous Rusty Griswold in it, from European Vacation. And, he's a fun lead in this. The two lead characters have great banter back and forth. It is... The protagonists are pure 80s nerd protagonists. The antagonists are your typical 1980s douchebags. You get Tom Atkins spouting one-liners. You get, the dream girl kicking ass. Zombie gore. Slugs crawling around every place. Quips. It is insanely quotable with Tom Atkins. Most of his films have at least one quote in it. This one here has a lot. But yeah, Night of the Creeps is definitely one of my favorites. I got a chance to see it in theaters a few years ago with Fred Decker in attendance, and that was pretty fucking sweet. People were asking him questions about why his name was on Predator, and he was like, because I wrote Predators. And it's just like, oh, alright, people should have realized that when his name was fucking on the credits. But, which by the way, The Predator is a awesome flick. So don't let the negative reviews scare you away. It is pretty awesome. It's Fred Decker and Shane Black back together again. But yeah, Night of the Creeps, it pays homage to horror directors, pays homage to horror itself. It is a cult film through and through, a horror fan's wet dream. Definitely check it out. I want to say it's on Shudder or Amazon if you do not have it on DVD, but definitely check it out. And tomorrow we will be back into the 1990s, which I'm kind of going every 11 years, and 1997 has a couple decent films in it, but there wasn't a huge selection to choose from. But we will be hitting 1997 tomorrow.